Hi everyone, good evening and welcome to Psychic TV International. My name is Harry T. It is Saturday the 15th of July. Just added the banner, which is awesome. So you can see on the bottom of your screen, we will have Benjamin and we will have Michelle. Benjamin is pin 9166, Michelle is pin 9109. The phone numbers in Australia 0290710199. In the US 191437372880. In Canada, 17788071426, and our international number worldwide is +61 488825177. Their website is psychictvinternational.com. We've had a lot of glitches in tonight's show. I've just been on the phone with production for the last 12 or so minutes, 13 minutes maybe, trying to figure it out. And she's amazing, Anne-Marie, our producer. She fixed it. But now we've got to somehow find Ben and Michelle, the psychics, to get them a new link and give them a new thing. And then in the process of us fixing this, my camera settings have all changed. I'm black and white again. Sometimes that happens. Tonight was an accident. But yeah, so basically we were on a show, long story short, and you know how I like telling you guys everything. So we were live on the show, 8:00. But it wasn't connected to the Facebook page. So what a lot of you might not realize is when we do this show, you watch it on our Facebook page. I think some people watch it on YouTube as well. But how we do it, we have a producer and we have our guest psychics and I'm the host. We are all in this stream. So it's sort of like a studio from home. So we're not even on the Facebook page, for example, but you watch us on that. So when I was on the show, we were on live, it told me we were just within our studio. So the show had started and I was very lucky to have straight away picked that up. I saw it immediately, maybe within a couple of minutes, because I was talking and then I looked and I'm like, there's no viewers. There's no one watching except me and our producer. And then it showed me there's no connection. So I realized, so I'm like, oh, quick. So then I quickly called our producer and she redid the whole thing. So this is sort of our another studio. So hello, everyone. Hi, Tina. Hi, Carrie. Hi, Andrew. Hi, Nicole. Hi, Cherie. So good to see you. You were on with us last week. Hi, Stevie. Hi, Juliet. Michelle is saying hi, everyone. Michelle, I think you'll have a new link to join. Hey, Kelly. Hi, everyone. So we've got Ben is in the new studio waiting room. So he's on, so we can bring him on. So what you might not see in our post, you might not see the numbers and the websites like you normally do, just because this was all very last minute put together, I suppose, in a backup. Alex, hi, how are you, Tiger? Hello. Hey, Karen. All right, let's bring on Ben. So, Michelle, I can see you in the comments, darling. If you can just go to the new link that our producer sent you, then you can join in because Ben's in it. I can see him. And then we'll just need to get Michelle as well. Okay. Ah, perfect. Michelle's there. She heard me. All right, let me hold on a second. Okay, perfect. All right, let me bring on Ben. Hi, Ben. How you going?
Oh, g'day, Harry. How are you? How you going, mate?
Not too bad. How's everything?
Yeah, really good, mate. A little bit stressful just then because I'm on my own, so I'm sort of trying to log in. But Anne-Marie's amazing, so thanks, Anne-Marie, for helping me.
Well, Ben, I don't know what you were stressing about. You were just sort of sitting there. We had no studio. We had to find a new thing. We were not even live. When we first went live, and I'm really lucky to sort of have noticed that actually.
Yeah.
It was sort of because as you know how we broadcast.
Yeah.
When I looked at the corner, there was nothing. And I thought, that's very unusual. So then it showed me we were just basically talking to ourselves. So then
wow.
I'm like, okay. So then I quickly called Anne-Marie and we got it all sorted. So
She's amazing.
She's amazing, I know.
She's amazing.
And I have to say, she's incredible. I have to say, like, lucky for me as well, because otherwise we would have done a whole show with just us. And no one would have known. We would have not known.
We were having some fun, I'm sure.
Oh, that's fun. All right, so Ben, talk to us. How are you? You're good?
I'm really good, thanks, Harry. I'm really good, mate. Yeah, I'm just busy, but I'm very good, thank you.
All right, tell us, Ben, a little bit more about you and how you can help people. I'm black and white, by the way, but yeah.
Yeah, I like the look. It looks good. Like obviously I'm a psychic medium, and so we do like past, present, and future, and we're mediums, so we link in with spirit, and tonight we're not just about validation and stuff like that, but tonight we're about just letting you know that your loved ones are still around you, and to helping you to realise that. There's some good mediums on this program. So Michelle's amazing herself. So, like we log in different times, so you can catch one of us or who you're drawn to. So tonight is like just snippets of readings, to be honest with you. So we're going to read as quick as we can and as many people as we can. And so tonight's just about like sort of survival evidence, proving that your loved ones are still watching over you and trying to help you to move forward with your own life as well and to enjoy life. And that's what we're all about. Thanks, Harry.
Awesome, amazing. All right, let's bring on Michelle. Hi, Michelle. How you going?
I'm good. How are you?
Not too
fancy all
bad.
that tonight.
I know. Well, that's what I said. That's what I said to Ben. You guys just sort of had to sit there. We had to create a whole new thing. It was all. But you know what? We were really lucky that we noticed it because when you sort of do this, you sort of get used to how it works, right? Luckily, and then I looked and I thought, that doesn't look right. And then I realized when I was talking, I was like, hi, welcome to Psychic TV International, blah, blah, blah. I realized I'm talking to myself.
so would have been a boring night.
I know. So then I quickly just thought, you know what, think quick on my feet. I rang Anne-Marie. I said to Anne-Marie, this is what's happened. I'm pretty sure this is what's going on. Let's go into here. And then Anne-Marie's like, yeah, I think so too. And then she did it. And then we were like, we've got to send the psychics the new links. And I'm like, yeah, I'll send them a private message and we'll do this. And so it all worked. So
here we are.
We're here. So Michelle,
hi guys. How are you?
Hi everyone. So Michelle, darling, tell us a little bit more about you and how you can help our viewers.
Okay, so I am a natural psychic medium. I kind of didn't mean to be. It just happened. It's unfolded through my life. I tune in with people via their energy. I'm empathic and I'm clairvoyant, and I also hear messages sometimes. And I guess my skill is I got a diploma in counselling because I discovered that a lot of the time when people are asking for readings, they're needing some help and some guidance or peace or closure or just to feel like they can be guided forward with what's coming up for them. So I guess I put all of that together and what's needed in the highest good for someone.
Oh, that's nice. I like how you've said that. That's really lovely. Now, do you do mediumship on the Facebook shows?
I don't, as I said last time, Harry, I kind of don't like to say that I'm going to guarantee I'm going to contact your loved one because we don't know what's going on in their realm, do we, all the time? So, but yes, I do sometimes contact the right people for you, but sometimes I get a whole lot of anybody else who's there too. Who knows?
That's right. Yeah, no, that's right. Yeah, I mean, to be honest, I think it's sort of always like that anyway. I mean, no one can ever guarantee it. It's almost like you do your best. And yeah, I just remembered you saying something. I remember you saying something last time. Oh, Sherry. Hi, Sherry. Sherry, she's a friend of the show as well. Have a great show, guys. You're friends with Sherry, aren't you? Sherry Van Haag?
Oh, Sherry and I, we're really good friends.
I thought so, yeah. She's on. Yes. She's writing a message and she'll have a great show, guys.
Sherry and I met back in the early 90s when I had I opened a spiritual centre in Geelong, and Sherry was one of the other people that came along and took part. And it started off. It was really funny, Harry. What I done was, and Ben, I was walking along the street one day, and I thought, I'm going to go into this real estate agent, and I'm going to ask them if they've got a shop. Anyway, I went in and I said, look, we haven't got a shop, but we've got this little old 2-bedroomed house. And if you want, you can rent that out. And I'm like, oh, okay. So I did. And I turned the kitchen benches around. I pulled them off and I turned them around and made them into counters. And I had an open day. with an empty house. One
No
room was the
kidding.
meditation room, one room was the workshop room, and then we had the reading room set up, and the kitchen was the reception.
Really?
Anyway, it grew into a 2-story building in the CBD of Geelong. I ended up with a whole
Well done.
top floor, which was all workshops, and all the bottom floor was all therapy centre.
Unbelievable.
And that's been my journey. You know, I spontaneously do things that Spirit say, hey, Michelle, this sounds like a good idea. Let's do that. So I do.
Good on you.
And it
What
usually
a great
works out.
story.
So,
What a
yeah,
great
here I am.
story. That is amazing. I never knew that. Well, there you go. That's really fascinating. All right, so everyone, so please like and share this video. Sherry wrote back in the day.
Back in the day. That's right,
awesome.
Sherry.
What a great story. I love that.
Yes.
All right. So
Yes.
everyone like and share this video, please. And then once you've liked and shared it, you can leave us a question. Let me just go on to the, oh, hold on. I don't have a website to go on to. All right, hold on. So online right now, we've got, speaking of Sherry, she's online. We've got Sherry's on pin 9114. Grace is on pin 9888. Janae is on pin 9128. And Kathy is on pin 9107. So go to psychictvinternational.com for all the website information and the information on the psychics. Phone numbers are scrolling down on the bottom of your screen. In Oz, 02907 10199. And our international number is +61 488 25177. Online right now is we've got Sherry, who we were just talking about, 9114. Grace on pin 9888. Janae on pin 9128. And Kathy on pin 9107. All right, perfect. So like and share this video, everybody. And once you've liked and shared it, in the comment section, you can let us know that you've liked and shared, and you can write a question as well. And Cherie, who was a viewer actually last week live with us, which was fabulous. If you can just correct people if they're doing it the wrong way, I know you're great at that. She's great. We met Cherie last week on the show. I got her on, actually on the stream as a viewer, like as a guest, and that was amazing fun. So I might start mixing that up. So everyone watching, if you're interested in being part of the show like Cherie was last week, let us know, and we'll randomly select people. Because I just sort of had this epiphany to do it, and it was a huge success. So maybe, you know, like the Teresa's out there and some of our other regulars, if you're into that, if you'd like to do what sort of Cherie did, let us know and we can sort of organize that. All right, let's start with Ben. I'm going to start with you,
Okay,
and
mate.
I'm going to give you Stevie Lynn. Stevie Lynn has said, I've loved and shared. Are there any messages around love, please? Go for it.
Yeah, you know, like with love, it's one of those things, you know. I mean, you've got to put yourself out there, and maybe you're not putting yourself out there as much, and maybe that's what you need to do. Can I see love coming into your life? You know, I really feel like that. That maybe you're not ready for love. I don't really see that, so to speak, that there's love coming around, but maybe the right people need to come into your life, and the right sort of love. You know, I don't want to say the word general, but I know that you've got to push yourself out there, so to speak, and you know, there's no one knocking on your door, so to speak. So I feel like that you need to get out there, and you know, I'm not sure about these dating sites and stuff like that, but I feel like that you need to get yourself out there, and I feel like you've got a lot to offer. You really do, and maybe that you've just financially just got yourself right, and maybe at work, and maybe you're very happy, and that's why there's no one around you at the moment, because you don't need that love, so to speak. But just put it out to the universe, and if you want to meet someone, you definitely will. But I think that maybe that everything is really good in your life, that you haven't put yourself out there. So my advice tonight is just to put yourself out there and go out there and meet people, and you'll probably meet someone through work or something on those lines. But I think that's going to help you, and I can't see anyone in the next 6 months, but if you push yourself out there, it'll definitely happen, and make sure it's the right people too that you get involved with. And I'll leave it there. Thank you.
Thank you, Ben, and thank you, Stevie. Nice reading. Michelle, I've got this question. It's quite a thick question, so what I might do is have a quick read of it, Michelle. Well, I think it's just big. So have a read of it. I'm going to read it out, and then I'm going to remove it so we can see your lovely face. So Gayleen has said, loved and shared. Thank you for your time. Do you see me moving house in the next 5 months? Also, are there any messages from Spirit, please and thank you? I'm working on my, I don't know how that happens. Anne-Marie, did you press something? Anne-Marie, darling, I think you pressed something. Can you get my question back? Was sort of halfway in the middle of reading it. Our producer just pressed something by accident. All right, hold on. That's right. All right.
Okay.
Gayleen said, loved and shared. Thank you for your time. Do you see me moving house in the next 5 months? Also, are there any messages from Spirit, please? And thank you. I'm working on my psychic journey. I feel a little frustrated, sending blessings to all. Obviously, it sounds bigger than it is. I mean, you can condense that.
Okay. The first part that I'm getting drawn to is your psychic journey. First of all, my beautiful Gayleen, everybody is psychic, okay? It's you have these natural abilities. We're all born with them. So I feel like the best thing for you to do is take the pressure off, keep things simple for yourself, because it is a natural process, and start to take notice of your body and your feelings and your gut feelings and things like that more so, because I feel like that will help you tune in and become more relaxed with your psychic ability and just let it flow. It's like a flower opening, okay? So don't make it hard work for yourself, because a lot of people tend to make it hard work and then they think nothing's happening, and that isn't the case at all right? So it's just about allowing yourself to grow with it, like learning to walk, okay? And when you were doing that, you didn't make a big deal out of it. You just got up and toddled along, and that will be the same with your psychic abilities, okay? Now, I'm feeling a little bit anxious, so I don't know if this is around your needing to find a house move or wanting to move house, because I feel like there's an anxiousness around this energy of a house. And I've also, as I'm doing that, I'm asking Spirit if there's anybody there at the same time. So I've got a number of things I'm doing at this moment for you. I'm asking Spirit, but I'm feeling the energy around the house. I want to take a breath. So that tells me when it comes to the house situation, step back, okay? Just take a breath. That's really important, because I feel as though you're probably getting yourself a little bit anxious or a little bit confused about how this is going to come about. So again, it's a similar advice with the psychic advice. Just breathe, just allow yourself to move through it. And I'm getting a loved one sending you a message with a sign.
Very good. Awesome. Right, let's keep these readings a little bit shorter. But very
sorry.
Good. So, no, you're okay. I didn't want to cut you off. I wanted you to finish it. I wanted you to finish it. Of course, I wanted you to finish it, but then I thought as soon as you finish it, I'm going to just remind it. Let's just condense these if we can. All right, let's go with Renee. Renee, Ben is going to read you. Hey, lovely people, loved and shared. Any insights on finding a new home? Oh, interesting. I'm applying but not getting approved. Will something come through soon? Thank you.
Yeah, Renee, like it's, there is a shortage, they say, of properties at the moment. And deep down, I feel like that you're doing okay anyway. I feel like that you've got a place to stay and everything. You want your own place, obviously, but I feel like that maybe you've just got to go a bit further than you want to, and maybe just outside the suburb that you want to, and just keep applying for. I feel like that you've got good references anyway, but there is a shortage, and maybe the property that you're looking for that they're not there, as in, so maybe there's other properties that are a bit more expensive and stuff like that. You will find something, you really will. I think that you've got good references. I feel like that, but the money you want to spend, I feel like that it's just not in the area that you're at. Maybe you need to go out a little bit further, and no one wants to travel, but I think that's what's happening for you at the moment. I think that the properties, the money you have, it's not there. There's other properties that are a bit more expensive that you're just sort of not looking at because you can't afford it, or something on those lines. But I feel like that you're safe anyway, and you're welcomed. Wherever you are, you're welcome to stay there longer. That's what it feels like for me. And good luck, and just put it out to the universe that the right house will come to you, and it shall happen. And I'll leave it there. Thanks, Harry.
Thanks, Ben. Awesome. Okay, now I've just sent a message. Let me see if this works. I think it has. Alrighty. So this is our email to contact. Now our next solo show is on the 5th of August. So Saturday, the 5th of August with Giovanna. If you are a viewer and if you would like to be a part of our live show like Cherie was last week, where you can actually be on the screen. So, for example, you know, you can watch last week's with Kat, Cherie, and I, and you can see how that was. Send us an email. The email is production, PRODUCTION, at psychictvaustralia.com. Send that email an email, and we will get back to you if you're chosen. Now, I'm assuming we're going to get a few emails. So if we get a few emails, what that means, you can't all be on the same show. We'll be choosing one person, but it does mean that we will have solo shows once a month. So I'm thinking for those solo shows once a month, where we have a solo guest psychic, we will also bring on a viewer for a short amount of time in that solo. So Cherie did it last week beautifully. If you would like to be part of those solo shows with a solo psychic, we're doing them once a month. So we've got, the next one is August the 5th with Giovanna. Then we'll have one in September, in October, in November, and possibly December, possibly. But it's once a month. So if you would like to be a part of the show live like this, send us an email, production@psychictvaustralia.com. It's viewable on the screen right now. Have a look. Send that an email. And if you are chosen and if you are successful, then you will obviously hear back from us. And as I said, the next one is the 5th of August. We'll have one person chosen. And then September, we'll have one person chosen. And you can email again, obviously, the next month. But we'll keep your email on file and get back to you. Or possibly Anne-Marie might even organise, you know, if we get enough emails now, we might even book in the August person, the September person, the October person. Who knows? But write an email why you would want to be included. Don't just say hi. We won't choose just a boring hi. So, you know, let us know. Let us know if you'd like to be a part of it and why you would like to be chosen, okay? All right. So, Teresa, get emailing. production@psychictvaustralia.com. Awesome. All right. Let's go with our next question for Michelle. It's going to be I think this one for you, darling. I'm going to give you I remember you. I've seen you on this before. I can't ever say your name. Ntshotsho. NTSH. It's so lovely. All right, loved and shared. Hey, everyone. I just wanted to know if my financial situation will improve soon. Thank you. Great question. Great photo.
Okay. Well, the first thing I'm getting as I was reading that is it's going to be about getting proactive instead of reactive. Okay. It's about taking control, and I'm being shown some reins. I feel like you've got to rein in one of the strands of your financial responsibilities at the moment. Okay. So I'm now being shown a bank account. So I feel like slowly and steadily you will slowly bring this back into moving into the direction you would like better, with more money, obviously, in the bank as the result. So it's about being proactive and taking control is what I feel at this stage. So I'll leave it there. So
Fantastic.
It's not too long.
No, that was a great reading. Thank you, Ntshotsho. I'm sorry if I can't say your name right. Great reading. All right, Benny, I've got some feedback from Stevie. Stevie wrote, how interesting. Thanks, Ben, with a love heart. Very good. All righty. I'm going to give you the next one is going to be from Warren. Warren Graham. Liked and shared. I just wanted to see, do you know him?
Yeah, it's my brother.
Do you know what? I had this feeling, and then I thought, wait a second. As soon as I mentioned Warren Graham, I'm like, that's Ben's last name. I'm like, does he know him?
Yeah.
Do you want me to take it off and give it to Michelle? Because, or is that strange if you do it?
No, I can do it. It's all good. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Warren, this is your brother. I did.
Amazing, isn't it?
Liked and shared. I just wanted to see what my future holds for me now that I'm in remission from cancer. Oh, wow.
Yeah. Well done, Warren. And, and I'll send out love and light to you as well. But, as my older brother, we're not the closest, are we? But we've made amends years ago, and we've built a really good bond. And, like I remember when you had the cancer, and it's, you didn't give up, but things were tough, and you found yourself, and you got strong, and and your kids and your wife and myself and Michael, we're all proud of you, and you've done well, mate, and you really have, and you're an amazing grandfather. You really are, and I'll take my hat off to you. That just seeing you with your grandkids is awesome, and your future is a day-to-day future. It really is, and I'm glad you're in remission. And we don't chat all the time, but I'm always looking out for you, so to speak. I watch what your wife puts on Facebook, and your kids, they message me every so often. So we've got a close bond in that way. I know that you like your your motorbike riding and stuff like that, and you're doing everything possible to enjoy your life. You really are. I know you've retired, and I take my hat off to you because you're too young to retire, but I'm glad that you are, and you've got a very good wife, and sometimes we do get a bit short and angry and everything else, because that's just who we are as the Grahams. And I want you to just remember that that your loved ones are there to help you, and I think that you're going to do really well, mate. And I think that your future is really, really bright. And whatever happens in the next so many years, I think that you're living life day to day, and I think that that everything's going to be fine, because you're going to make it fine. And I think that you put everything behind you, what's happened, and now you're moving forward. And sometimes that we just need to do that. And I wish you all the best, mate, and hope to catch up with you soon. Love you heaps. See you, mate.
That was beautiful. I love that, Ben. And Warren, sending you love. That was amazing. Do you know, I just realized when I said Warren and I said Graham, and I'm like,
oh, thanks, man.
Yeah, isn't that interesting how that happened? All right, Michelle, I've got Netshot Show's feedback. Thank you so much. She said thank you so much, which is lovely. Which is very nice. I always like hearing gratitude. Okay, let me give you, I'm going to give you Teresa, one of our regulars. Hey, Teresa. Hi, Harry T, Ben and Michelle. Hello from the emergency department. Oh, I hope you're okay, darling. Are there any messages for me around my spiritual journey, please and thanks?
Okay, all right. So first of all, I feel like peace. I feel like you need to find a place that is peace, that brings you peace, okay, to bring yourself into centering yourself. And I feel like you need to take back your control or put boundaries in, better boundaries for yourself, okay, because I feel like that's going to help you significantly, I'm getting tongue-tied, with your energy when it comes to your spiritual journey, okay, because boundaries and learning energy and the flow and all that sort of thing is part of the spiritual journey as well, okay. And I feel as though you're going to have like a light bulb moment very shortly. I feel like I'm getting the number 12 around this. So it's either 12, I'm not going to say whether it's weeks or days, I'm just going to say 12. So there's a light bulb moment coming for you where you're going to have, I know what I need to do. So I'm going to leave it there for you.
I love that. Good job, Michelle. Great reading. I've just written a comment. I'm loving the show. I've just written that. Ben, you got your brother Warren said, thank you, brother. I love you too. What a beautiful, that was nice. Man. I like that. Well, Warren, we love Ben. We do love Ben. All right, Ben, I'm going to give you another one. Your one is going to be, I know who this is. Hey, Sammy, I met you. Loved and shared lovelies. I recently just started a new job and hoping it's the right thing. I'm hoping to move into my own home soon and continue to build my future and my relationship with my partner. Is there anything that I need to know or need to look out for? You can answer whatever part of that question you want. You don't have to answer the whole thing.
Firstly, congratulations. Sammy, and by the sounds of it, that you're doing really well. I want you to think about where you've come from, and because to me, straight away, it feels like that you've had it tough. You really have, and I'm not going to give you any advice because you're doing everything perfect for yourself. You've learned a lot on the way. You've learned a lot on the journey, even though that you might be quite young. You've had to learn quite a long time ago, so to speak. So everything was thrown at you. Now you've got a good head on your shoulders. Financially, you're doing quite well. You've got a good partner. I feel like everything in your life is doing really well. And with the new job, if it doesn't work out, I know that you're not silly. You'll move on to the next thing anyway. I think that that you'll make the job work for yourself. You really will. I think that you sort of, I know you've got a knack of doing that. You sort of go into a place, and if there's people there that don't do the right thing or it doesn't suit you, I don't know, you've got a knack that you can move them on, so to speak. And I think that just good things are happening for you because you've earned it. You've done the right thing a long time ago. You've done the hard yards, so to speak. I just think that your future is quite bright because you're making it happen. You're not sitting on your hands. You're getting out there and doing it. And good luck too with the house as well. I think that this is a well-earned sort of thing for you. So I'll leave it there. Thanks, Harry.
Very good. I liked that reading. And I do you want me to tell you who that was?
Yeah, who was it?
Okay, who was it? It was Cherie's daughter.
Oh,
It
wow.
was Cherie's daughter. Yes.
No way.
Yes, it was Cherie's daughter. I met her last week on the show, and let's throw in. And she has an amazing mother. All right, let's go. No, I love. No, they're great. They're fabulous.
They're
great
amazing.
family. Yeah, I really like them. All right, let's go with some feedback for Michelle from Teresa. Feedback. Yes, I'm not so good at setting boundaries. Thank you, Michelle. Harry, I'm okay. I just had some chest pain. I'll be okay. Okay, good. We're sending you love, Teresa. Teresa, darling. If you want to be part of the August show, send us an email, production@psychictvaustralia.com, and let us know. And as I said, if we get more than one email, which I'm assuming we will, we've got September, October, November. We've got solo shows once a month. So we'll have a guest viewer on live as well. See, Cherie, you started a trend. You're so popular, Cherie. Everyone wants to be part of it now. All right, let me go with your next question for you. It's going to be, I like this question. Hey, Sarah, and what a cool photo. Hi, liked and shared. I'm just wondering if you see me having any more children, and if so, when? Please and thank you.
Okay.
Great question.
More children. Well, I actually do feel like there is a little soul there that is waiting. I do feel like it is up to you to start to nurture your body, is what I'm getting told right now. Okay, I'm feeling like you've got so much going on in your life at the moment. You've got to step back and start to look after yourself a little bit more. And in doing that, you're going to be there a little bit more for the children that you already do have, is what I'm getting shown. Okay. Now, I'm also feeling for you, do you get anxiety? I'm getting either an anxiousness or an overwhelmed type of feeling coming through very strongly at the moment. All right. And I feel like it's even affecting your breathing sometimes. Okay. So I'm getting 6 months. I'm hearing 6 months come through for you there as well, as far as a time frame for when or around a time. So you're either going to be pregnant within the next 6 months, or in 6 months you're going to fall pregnant. There's something around a birth in about 6 months for you.
Very good. I love
Yes.
news. Yeah, love that. Awesome. I just want to let everyone know, Sherry Van Haag is on a call. She's taken. Her PIN is 9114 if you do want her when she's available. She is currently taken. She's been on the phone for a bit, which is great. Grace is currently available on PIN 9888. Janae is currently available on PIN 9128. And Kathy Perkins is available on PIN 9107. So the phone number in Australia is 02 907 10199. And our international number worldwide is +61 488 25177. And again, Sherry Van Haag is on a call. Her PIN is 9114. She is currently taken. Grace is available on PIN 9888. Janae is available on PIN 9128. And Kathy Perkins is available on PIN 9107. Website is psychictvinternational.com. Okay. Next is going to be Ben. Feedback for you, mate, is going to be Sammy. Thank you so much. I've definitely worked hard for all of this with a love heart. Absolutely love all of this and appreciate all of you. Thank you all heaps. Oh, God bless you. She's lovely. But you got a good mum. You got a good mum. You've got a good mum. I can't say, you know what? I'm a pretty nice guy. I would say I'm a pretty nice guy. And I would say I'm pretty friendly. I don't like everybody. Not everyone knows that, but I don't like everybody. But I'm nice to most people. I will say I'm nice to most people. But Cherie has a soft spot. I've got a soft spot for her. All right, let's go with at least I'm honest. Let's go with I saw a question for this one. Joanne, loved and shared. Hi, anything for me, please, regarding love and relationships? Thank you.
Oh, lovely. Yes, a lot of love and relationships, isn't it? Yeah.
Yes.
You know, straight away, yes. You know, like there's a lot of people out there hurting. There really is, and you're probably just one of them as well. And you know, I feel like that you've got that experience of being hurt, unfortunately. But you know what? That's all behind you now. It really is. And I know it's sort of just a basic reading, so to speak. But it's the old saying, you know, like you need to push yourself out there. You really do. And you're going to have friends as well. Like, I mean, it's not all about relationships as in dating someone. You can go out there with friends as well. I think that'll help you and maybe just start going out on coffee dates and stuff like that with groups of people. And, you know, if you want someone, you'll meet someone. You really will. It's all about meeting the right person, though. I feel that you don't attract the same sort of people anymore where you were on that merry-go-round sort of thing. You attracted that sort of people, what doesn't serve you any purpose, so to speak. But I think that now that you're in a good position in your own life that maybe it's time now. Maybe it's time. I don't know if you like dancing or you know that sort of rock and roll dancing or something like that. But maybe put yourself out there and do something on those lines or a hobby in that way. But I feel like that you can meet someone. You really will. It's just about getting yourself out there, though. No one's going to knock on your door. They're really not. And you'll meet people through other people as well. But it's taking a chance, and sometimes. Going out with someone that you're not really attracted to is a good thing as well, as in like maybe they're you know, it doesn't line up, but the opposites attract, they say. So push yourself out there and you'll meet someone. I'll leave it there. Thanks, Harry.
Oh, I love that. Good job, Ben. Great reading. Michelle, I've got feedback from, I've got a thank you message from Sarah Lee Morton. Thank you so much, Michelle, with a love heart. That's lovely. Very nice. We've got Penny. Harry loved the honesty. You're always going to get that with me. Oh, and Cherie. Oh, Harry, I have a soft spot for you too. And like I said, I only did the live for you. Thank you so much for doing that for me. We loved having you on, Cherie. It was an absolute pleasure. And you've set a trend. We're going to have someone on the August show. So again, that email, if you're interested, production@psychictvaustralia.com. Alrighty, I'm going to go with the next one is going to be, this is a friend of the show as well. Where are you? I just saw Kerry. Hey, gorgeous Kerry. Kerry, you should email us as well. You're also one of our favorites. Hey, gorgeous Harry T. Loved and shared. Will this job phone call this coming Tuesday lead to a new contract offer for me? Thank you. Great question. What do you reckon, Michelle?
I feel really excited when I read that. And I actually was really drawn to this question too, Harry. So thank you.
Perfect. Amazing.
So I absolutely get a really positive feeling around this for you. I'm seeing opportunities and doors opening. So yes. Go in, straight your stuff, walk in like it's already yours. Take on that energy of that role because it's opening up for you is what I'm getting there. Yes.
Fantastic. Great. Fingers crossed because, yeah, Kerry deserves it. She's great. I just want to let everyone know Sherry Van Haag is off the phone. She's now available. So definitely snap her up because she's always busy when she's on. Her PIN is 9114. We've got Grace available, PIN 9888. We've got Janae available. Janae was on recently. She was great on PIN 9128. And we've got Kathy Perkins on PIN 9107. The phone number in Australia, 02-907-10199. Phone number worldwide is +61 488 25177. I wonder if that's right. Yeah, I think it
Oh,
is.
I
I'm
hope it
pretty sure-
is.
Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure it is. I'm just wondering if that's too many. Hold on, I'm trying to, because when I read +61 in my head, I'm trying to, because that's a 0, right? So,
Yeah.
04888251 Yeah, I think that's right. Yep, because +61 is the replacement of the 0. Because I always read that out. I'm always wondering if I've got the number right, but I'm pretty sure I have. Anyway, Grace is available, pin 9888. Janae is available, pin 9128. Kathy is available, pin 9107. And Sherry Van Haag is available, 9114. Just got off the phone. Okay. Let me go with the next one. You got feedback from Renee. Thanks, Ben. Appreciate your insight and advice. I feel you're right. It's a bit harder on the coast for my price range. Oh, well, darling, the price range everywhere is pretty hard right now. I've expanded my search, but it's still a challenge. I won't give up. Thanks again. Okay, that's good. That's good. Expanding search is good. I remember when I was trying to find a rental during lockdown. I mean, forget it. Melbourne lockdown. It was impossible. But I remember having to expand my searches as well because I just wasn't getting anything. But I remember having to expand my search as well, going for suburbs, areas that I not necessarily wanted or really liked even. But it does work. It does work because, you know, I remember I did a Google search once for neighboring suburbs of my area and it worked because there were areas I had never actually thought of, but they were neighboring and it does work, Ben. So that was really good that you said that. All righty, let's go with
That sounds a little bit.
It's a little bit like I'm curious. Like I want to pick this question, but then I'm also thinking, do I want to pick it? But I feel like it's interesting. Shannon, and you look lovely, Shannon, liked and shared. Ben, I don't know if this is a hard one, but this is what we'll go with. Can you tell me if my husband wants to be with this other female he's been spending all his time with? Could be tricky, and you can answer that however you want. Yeah,
that's okay. You know, like, yeah, you know, I want you to answer that question yourself. I really do. I want you to feel it. You know, I want you to use your own intuition. I really do. And you know, I want you to speak to your husband as well about it. And I want you to do everything possible for yourself. I really do. I mean, I can tell you a lot of stuff, but I want you to do it tonight. I want you to ask your husband straight out and say, let him know how you feel about him and let him know how you feel about the relationship. I mean, it's you know, like, is he doing the wrong thing? And only you know that in yourself. I want you to use your own intuition. You know, I mean, he's a friendly guy as well. It's probably a co-worker, and you know, it might be very innocent, but you know, you might be building something else up into that. And I want you to speak to him and let him know how you feel. And I want you to trust your own intuition. I want you to trust the way you feel. And I want you to look at him when you're talking to him, and I want you to feel how he says. I want you to listen to his words. I don't want you to hammer him. I don't want you to pester him, but I want you to be upfront with him. And I really feel that you'll get your answers. You really will. And it might be just innocent. And what it is it's like you're torturing yourself. And you sort of know that, and I've been there myself, and it's a horrible feeling. So I want you to just him straight out and let him know how you feel about him as your partner, and I think that it will work out. But just trust yourself as well, okay? And I'll leave it there, Harry.
That's great advice, Ben. That was really good. Well said. And you know, I think like I've got a lot of friends that I think have had relationship issues. I mean, I've even had relationship issues when I was in one. And I think where I possibly went wrong in a relationship is I probably didn't take my own advice that I would have given someone else. Like, I think talking things through is very important because when there are problems in a relationship, the best way to deal with it is communication, Ben. I think that's definitely right. And I think instead of speculating, instead of trying to work things out in your own head, that normally ends up sometimes actually creating more of a wedge. That definitely happened with me. And I think looking back, you know, if I had sort of maybe discussed things openly, and I'm using myself as an example so people can relate to this, so they don't think it's about them. So people, it's all very human.
Yeah.
I think communication is the best thing, because if there is something wrong, you can fix it. You know, communication is speaking and listening. So definitely communicate. And even if that's more, how can we fix this relationship, as opposed to, are you doing? You know, like, are you, instead of the accusation, you can come up with more of a, how can we fix us? You know, because something obviously is going wrong somewhere. And I think, but it's very common. Sometimes when people have been in relationships forever, sometimes the spark fades, but then you can get it back, but you need to communicate. Yeah, it's interesting, isn't it?
Yeah.
All right, that was really good, Ben. And I think it'll help a lot of people out there watching as well. I'm going to give you... this is interesting. Regan. Hi, Regan. You're also another one of our regulars. Michelle, liked and shared, will he change his mind about his view on relationships? Obviously, she's got a love interest that maybe doesn't really like relationships. What do you think?
Well, I feel that this person has a lot of stuff, I'm going to say stuff going on that he's got to work through. And I feel as though by the time he's ready to change his mind on relationships, you will have grown. You will have changed too. So I feel like you're both changing. You will both grow. And I don't know that you're going to grow in the same direction, all right? But you might come back around. It's a growing, evolving, and going into yourself and asking yourself what it is you want from him. And he's got to also go into unpacking what it is about relationships that is his triggers or problems there before he's going to change his mind. So there's a lot of work to be done on his behalf, even though you're ready at this stage. Yeah, so give it time.
That makes sense. That was a great reading, Michelle. I think that's also very relative to a lot of other people in relationships. I think sometimes people forget it does take two to tango. You know, just because someone is ready for something doesn't mean the other person is. And I think that's why whenever people talk about relationships, especially with psychic readings, people forget that everyone has free will. But when you're talking about the free will of two people, it's both of them have free will. It's not just you. You know, so it's like, I think sometimes people forget that. I know sometimes people, when they go to a psychic with a relationship question or a relationship issue, they give their perspective, or they give their, I'm ready, or I'm this, or will he want me, or will she want me, or whatever. But then I think sometimes people forget they also have their perspective as well. You know, that person also in the relationship or not in a relationship might have their reasons they don't want one. You know, or they do. You know, it's interesting because your free will cannot impose on another's. And I think that's the key. So sometimes when people have relationship issues or problems or anything like that, remember, it doesn't mean something's wrong with you or anything's about you. It just means the other person has a right to what they feel and choose, just like you do. Isn't that interesting when you think of it like that? Yeah, I think that's important. All right, we'll go a little bit more just because of the technical issues that we had to start, and then we'll end it. So I'll just throw this one at you, Benny. Tina, loved and shared. Will I be successful with my real estate business? Oh, I like that. And will I advance my mediumship and trance mediumship in the near future? Ooh, I'm not big on this trance mediumship thing, but what do you think? I mean, mediumship and trance. Can I say something before you answer this?
Yeah.
All right, and we'll make this quick. Be careful with trance mediumship. I think you can invoke very dark entities doing that, to be honest. I think that some people might think that's controversial, but it's just the truth. I've been around long enough to know this. Mediumship is fine. Trance mediumship, be careful of. So especially if you want to develop it, I would be very cautious. Trance mediumship is real. It does exist. Doesn't mean it's good. So be careful with trance. But anyway, go for it, Ben.
Well said, Harry. You know, straight away, like you're surrounding yourself with the right people anyway, especially with your business. You're surrounding the right people, and you've got a good team. And you know what? You know that it's a question that you've got the answers for already before I even answer. So you've got a good team of people around you. You wouldn't take a risk. You're not a silly. I feel like that you've seen people in your own family go without, and you've probably gone without too as a young child and stuff. And so you've made sure that your education was important. Everything was important. It's like you've built yourself right up to right now because you've just taken the steps. Everything's going to be successful in your own way because you're going to make it happen with the right people around you. You're not silly, so to speak. And with your mediumship, keep it up anyway. And I feel like that it's just on the back burner at the moment because you're just so busy with other things. So even though there's a new real estate and everything else, I feel like there's probably a move somewhere too. Maybe you're thinking about moving in your house or something on those lines. But I feel like that you're doing really, really well. And with your mediumship, I feel like that you haven't got the time. With mediumship, it's like a relationship. You know, you've got to do everything. You've got to be there. You've got to make a really big effort. And if you don't, well, it's not really worth doing. In the spirit world, you know, they can see you're too busy, so I'll take a step away from you, so to speak. But keep up the good work anyway. I think that you're a lovely person, and I wish you all the best.
Very good. Love that. That's awesome. Michelle, we've got this lovely feedback from Regan. I agree very much. I feel the same way. Sometimes I'm turned off relationships. His view, though, is because of his choice in females in the past. Thank you very much. Very good. I'm going to give you, Michelle, Amy. Hi, Amy. Loved and shared the show. Do you see anything regarding my love life, please? Thank you for your time.
Okay, well, I feel like you have this beautiful, sensitive personality. I've got this sensitivity about you, and I feel you've got to put a little bit more self-worth on yourself as far as your love life goes and who or what you want to have as in a partner. Okay, so going into yourself and asking yourself, how do I want to love myself first? Because loving yourself is a way of showing somebody how you want to be loved, because often we'll go into a relationship and we expect the other person to just know how to demonstrate their love to us, but we don't demonstrate that to ourselves, okay, by showing them, okay? So I feel your sensitivity, you're beautiful, you've got this lovely sensitive side to yourself, you're really caring, and you deserve a beautiful relationship that's going to reciprocate back that beautiful energy that I feel from you, okay? So, yeah.
What a beautiful reading, Michelle. That was gorgeous. What a great night, guys. Thank you so much for being on. Benjamin is pin 9166. Michelle is pin 9109. If the two of you can log onto the phones, that'd be amazing. And then hopefully we get someone on for you, and we'll speak to you both very soon.
There, Harry.
Yay,
see you, Michelle.
bye, guys.
Yay, great reading.
Bye, Ben. Bye,
Thank
Harry.
you so much,
See you.
Michelle. Thank you,
You're
Ben.
welcome.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye. Lots of love. Bye.
Bye.
They're great. That was fantastic. Thank you, everyone, for watching. It was an amazing show. The website is psychictvinternational.com. And I'll tell you right now, Benjamin's pin is 9166. Michelle's pin is 9109. And the phone numbers in Australia, 0290710199. Again, in Australia, the number is 0290710199. And our international number worldwide is +61 488 25177. Grace's pin 9888, Kathy's pin 9107, Sherry Van Haag's pin 9114. And as I said, you've got Ben and Michelle available as well. And I've told you their pins. So I will see you next Saturday. All right. So again, remember, I'll just read those numbers out to you again. It is scrolling down on the bottom of your screen. If you'd like to make a call for a reading in Australia, 0290710199. Mobile number worldwide, +61 488 25177. Ben's pin 9166. Michelle's pin 9109. And you've got Sherry's pin 9114, Grace's pin 9888, and Kathy's pin 9107. Thank you, everyone. I'll see you next Saturday. Good night, everyone. Oh, Cherie, I just read that message. Buy them, Cherie. Buy them. Booktopia. All right. Bye. My Energies of the Soul Oracle cards. For those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, these Oracle cards, Energies of the Soul Oracle cards. It's blue, and you'll love them. All right. See you, everyone. Bye.